So you've got a delivery of your tubers. This is exactly how to plant them or not. Hi, I'm Alan from Newlands Nursery and this is today's 5-Minute Friday, and as you can probably tell, we are concentrating on Dahlia tubers. So you've probably ordered these online or gone to the garden centre and got a delivery of a fantastic tuber that shows all the promise of lovely summer flowers. So what a lot of people want to know is what to do next. And it is very, very tempting to get ahead of yourself. So we're at the beginning of March now. We've had some very lovely days. It's all too easy to think that we're past frost, that we're past bad weather, and plant these out. And then, to be honest, you're risking losing them, and you probably would lose them. So Dahlia tubers have a little bit of a mind of their own. They couldn't care less whether you want to start gardening or not. They will start growing when they want to start growing. So your variety will have these tubers off the side of it. Some of them may even be broken. That isn't a problem at all. As long as you've got a good healthy neck, a nice crown, pardon me, and some tubers coming off the side, you'll have no problem at all. So these broken ones won't cause a problem at all. So you've got your tuber there. You might even be lucky enough to have an eye on the neck already. So some won't show it, some are really, really hard to see. So don't get concerned if you can't, but if you look around, you'll probably be able to see something like this, which is the eye. That's where the plant is going to sprout from, where all the new growth is going to come from. And eventually, obviously, from that new growth, we're going to get loads and loads of flowers. So if you get a delivery like this, you haven't got an area that's going to be frost-free, like a conservatory or a heated greenhouse, or it'd have to be a big windowsill or a windowsill, for example, then the best thing to do is leave them exactly like this. We deliver all of ours in a brown paper bag. They're perfect like that, and they're even happy to sprout like that. That isn't a problem at all. So if you've got any doubt about the conditions you can keep them in, don't pot them up. But you can get a head start. So what you want to do if you want to get a head start and you've got conditions to keep them in is to pot them up in something like this. We've got a pot here with some good multi-purpose compost, and importantly, it's not really, really wet. This is one of those occasions where we don't want really wet compost because it will just rot. This plant isn't necessarily going to start sprouting for quite some time. That's nothing to worry about, it's just completely normal. So what I want to do is I'm going to plant my tuber so it sits in the compost and sits just like that. So some people will bury them entirely, that's absolutely fine. I find you reduce the risk very slightly by planting them just slightly proud so the neck is just out of there and they grow really, really well. So I've put a little bit of compost in here already. And what I'm going to do is just place it in there. Doesn't matter if you squash it together or something like that. This is a 4-litre pot. It's absolutely perfect for this tuber. And I'll just nestle it in so the neck is a little bit proud. And then all I'm going to do is backfill with this almost dry, just slight moisture to this compost. Just to cover all the tuber parts. Just like that. Shake it down and just pour it in there, and you can just see that the neck of the tuber is just slightly proud, just like that. Stamp it down, get rid of any air gaps, and if need be, top it up with a little bit more compost. Now what I'm not going to do, and I do after every other 5-Minute Friday, is I'm not going to water it. I'm going to leave it exactly like this. I'm going to put it in our greenhouse that is frost protected, so it wants to be at least above 5 degrees. That particular greenhouse is around about 7 to 10 degrees. And I'm going to leave it there, and eventually from these 2 eyes that this particular tuber has got, it will start sprouting. That could be next week, that could be in the middle of May. They really do make their own mind up. Every year is slightly different. Every variety is slightly different. So don't get concerned if it doesn't sprout as soon as you start putting it in compost. But it's as simple as that. Keep it on the drier side, keep it in a frost-free spot, and you can't go far wrong. Any questions at all, get in contact. See you soon.